own difficulties. It was a new brand. It was a new format that we were introducing to Zimbabwe. We had been trying to make revenues, obviously having gone into business. A lot was on my plate. A lot was expected of me. I can tell you a secret. Initially, when they asked me to take over as station manager, I actually refused. Like my instinct was like, I watched my two predecessors say, you know what, I think we are walking away, and I was afraid. I was very scared, and I even went to my boss and I said, I'm good where I am. I don't want to move. And Petey said to me, no, we're not going to have any of that. This is something that you can do. So when I finally accepted, I just said, you know what, Nyari, we're just going to go in there and do what we can. Whatever happens, happens, but let's get the brief and see what we can do. So the brief for me was simple. Build an audience, build a brand, stabilize the sheep, and make the money. And I got down to work, I suppose. Yeah. A lot of it was riding on it because there are very few women in my position in the country. So you are always comparing yourself. So there's a lot of self-doubts. Am I capable? Will I win? What will people say? You know, we care about what people say. And I knew that people were watching. And because I'm there, I knew that I had a lot of people looking up to me. Yeah. So this is not just representing Nyare, this is representing women. Yeah. You know, when things go wrong, I can't lie, you know, you don't want that said about you. So I put my all into Capitalk. I think I can safely say that I've put my all into the station. But it also came at a good time, because I think I've been broadcasting for over 22 years. So it's been a long time coming. Yeah. I had an idea of what I wanted the station to sound like, what the uniqueness of the station should have been, and what I wanted my team to feel. Right. So I think I just went in there, bare hands, literally like a lioness, and went to work. And it's been absolutely amazing. I'm happy we are at this point. It's emotional. Yeah. Because I think my motherly instincts don't go away. I've mothered the station, I've mothered the team, I've grown clients. So leaving, it's a bit painful, but it's an experience that I'll never forget. And I think it's an experience that I needed. And I owe it to Zim Papers for even giving me that platform and allowing me to explore my capabilities, push boundaries, you know, put my creativity out there, be innovative, and they actually let me run wild, which is a good thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're also live on Facebook. You can join us on our page, Capital 100.4 FM, as we bid farewell to Boss Nyari in studio. A lot of things, some of the things that people don't know about you was that you are one of those leaders. You know, Panmangma leaders, Ngoni, they take the back seat and then they're just there, you know. But you were on the forefront. And Nyango Kunzogo Vira, you were always telling us, let's go. And I'm yet to be led by someone who is that passionate about a project as you were. Because you were like, let's go. No matter how low things were, you were like, let's go. Where did you get that spirit, that drive? It's been 22 years plus. How do you keep on being consistent with what you do?
I guess the answer is that I don't like to fail. I think I'm that person, and who will be loyal, and you will put in the work. And I think this strategy worked for us. As Capitalk, we came onto the scene as underdogs. We're just little Harare station in a city that has I don't know how many radio stations, and the task really was to be seen. So we had to go to work. We didn't have an opportunity to sit back and say things are just going to work out. We needed a strategy, and I needed my team to understand what kind of a strategy I wanted. I might not have been able to say what kind of a vision I wanted, but I knew that if I put my work, you know, my hands to it, you guys would learn by doing. And I absolutely enjoyed working with you in the trenches there. I'd been there. I understood what you were going through. Like you said, you coming into a station and like, wow, I'm on radio. I've also had that experience where one day I just woke up, I was on radio, and then I was on TV. I know what it means to be a superstar. So it was easy for me to then say to you, Kudzi, this is what fame does to you, but you put in the work. And this is how you put in the work. And that taught me also to learn more about the teams that I lead. It taught me to understand what your strengths were, what your people's weaknesses were, and what you were capable of doing. So working together was the only way we could get Capitalk out there. Was the only way we could push our brand the way we wanted, because the idea was to understand exactly where we wanted to go, and I think we are there, guys.
Yep.
We worked hard. I know that we pushed our exams from 3% to 20%. Absolutely amazing stuff, and I could never have asked for a better. Be vulnerable with you when things were bad. We were honest with each other. That things are bad, guys. We're not doing well. We're not looking good, but we're not going to give up. We're going to fight and we're going to push. And if it means that we're going to take our brooms and sweep, let's go. And you guys would just follow.
Yeah.
And you trusted me, and we did what we needed to do. So I think a fighting spirit is what you need. You need to keep pushing. If you sit back, nothing happens. So you say to yourself, what have I got to lose? Let's see what happens.
And give it my all.
Give it my all and see what happens. And we did. And we won.
And we won. And we're still winning.
We're still winning.
We'll talk about your best moments on Capitalk, but you also gave us a playlist, and so we want to celebrate you through that playlist as well.
This is my kids' playlist. This is what they do. I drive. They put on.
You are just the designated driver.
So now I sing along to these things, but anyway, let's do this.
Awesome. And we're giving flowers to Boss Nyari. If you know her, you know what to do. 0719-100-404. Come through on our WhatsApp. Let's give the lioness her flowers. Talking about the lioness, it's a special tune. Big tune. Heart like a lion. Special selection. Heart like a lion. Beautiful selection. Boys really taste.
They know their mom is a lioness.
Through and through as well. We're still celebrating Boss Nyari. Messages coming through on our WhatsApp platform. Thank you, lioness. Job well done. Capitalk is my favorite station. Hi, Boss Nyari. We're going to miss you wherever you're going. All the best as well. We're going to choose our message. But we've got someone who knows you, I think better than we do actually, as well, joining us in studio, Mr. Zane Rans.
Really?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm sure, because you've been doing this longer.
No, I've been doing it longer, but I've always been a fan. Nyari, I think she's been in the industry for a very long time. I think when I also came through to Capitalk, from where she took me from, my Sangoku. And like I think from your opening when she came in, you spoke about how as a leader she came through and just made it, the energy. It was different from where I was. And then I was like, okay, this person is just energetic. Even if it was impossible, she just had that spirit that it can happen. And I that's one thing that I can say I took from her. And I sent a message on WhatsApp. You guys didn't read it.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Really?
Let's find it.
Well, basically, I asked.
Studio WhatsApp platform.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, no, the WhatsApp, our WhatsApp. Okay. So I was just asking, will you still be listening to radio, and without it seeming like work after this?
I'm going to have to try because I've always listened to radio as work, and I'm thinking Sqkatta.
Exactly.
But now, yes, Capitalk is always going to be there. I think it's going to take a while for me to even not pick up the phone and say, but guys, it's going to be a while. I think you guys are stuck with me for life.
Okay.
Yeah, I will definitely listen to the radio. There is no way I'll stop. I'm just going to have to hold myself back.
You're kind of like, you're no longer my boss.
I'll tell you, I'll want you. But they owe me my awards.
Exactly.
You owe me awards.
Yeah, okay, finally for me, I think what you have done is, in terms of foundation-wise, it is really going to carry the station forward. And yes, in as much as you can still call us and say, what's up, I think we'll still call on you just to give us direction in terms of how because the vision and the direction you had it, and I'm sure it will still be there with us. Yeah. So all the best.
Thank you so much, Zane. I mean, you're a great tech team to be with. Thank you so much.
We tried, man.
Yeah, I know that we had our closed doors. Zane, you're letting me down. To push, and I know sometimes
she's a tough boss, I tell you.
Yeah. And I know I used to text you at 2 in the morning, and I'm like, where are my revenues?
Exactly.
Yeah, but look, we got it done. But thanks, Zane.
No
I appreciate it.
Right.
Awesome stuff. We're also live on our Facebook page, like I said, remember, so you can join us in studio. Ngoni, so I think the tears have gone away for now.
God is depressing me. He is depressing me.
He's going through
we will try to be strong until we finish this. But it's Capital 100.4 FM, Harare's Heartbeat. And of course, your messages are coming through on our studio WhatsApp number. Boss Nyari, we will miss you. That's Mama Madison Jr. coming through there. Boss Nyari, you have been with the station from the start. And let's talk about your best moments here at Capital 100.4 FM.
Best moments? Yes. Guys, you guys, every day was an adventure.
As many as they are.
As many as they are.
Every day was an adventure with you guys. Oh my God. Oh, our boot camp. Remember the road trip? The younger boot camp was amazing. I think we needed that bonding session. And I remember us loading ourselves in that little bus. We made it into the mountains of Nyanga. We had a lovely time. I know we didn't sleep for those 2 days.
We didn't.
But we worked and we played. And I think from there I came out better. I can be honest with you. When I went there, I was feeling like really the station was not going in. We had put in the work and things were not improving. And I was really worried. And after that session, I really thought my team had lost confidence in me. I would be honest with that. And I think it was a time that I really wanted to quit. But coming out of that session and what we did with our consultant, Savado, it was good to know that you guys trusted me and you guys thought we could do this. So I came out a different person out of that trip. And I think we came blazing. Yeah. We knew where we wanted to go and we said, guys, we're going to push. And everything that we agreed to do from then on was really amazing. Yeah. Oh, so bootcamp, yes, absolutely. I will do that again. First 100 days of the president.
That was special.
That
was special.
Oh, wow. That was amazing because then we'd never seen him off the main broadcaster. Yeah. And just to convince people that we're going to host him was, was a task on its own. And we incorporated Facebook in it. Something people thought, wow, you're pushing the boundaries. What are you trying to do? I mean, it's never been done. So, and then just sitting down with him in his presence and, him allowing me to give him instructions was like, okay, I was sitting there and like, okay. So I was like, so Mr. President, this is what we're going to do. We intend to ask you this. And I was like, okay, this was amazing. So that's something I'll never forget. Absolutely. What else to do? Oh, and then our watch parties, guys. The watch parties have been nice. The watch parties have been nice. Oh, and our birthdays have been awesome. I think we've made it an issue that we make sure that we sell. It's always been January, and people say nothing happens in January. And we said we are going to have fun in January. So yeah, I've had good moments in Capital. You guys have been amazing.
I know there are a lot.
There are lots. I'm trying to think what didn't I like.
Yeah, everything was super awesome.
Yeah.
We've got more messages come through on the WhatsApp platform. We'll be reading them out as well, but we need to get back to the playlist as well. We're keeping it reggae for now. And we're going to go...
For obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons. Thank you. And we're going to press play on this one. Mbeu. Anza Chimiro Kusimbisa reggae.
I needed to say that.
Thank you.
I will take you on. Thank you.
I know this is I love Roma Baker. It's my favorite.
against you. Such a sad day, huh? Oh, you don't send me the message? No, sorry, I didn't respond to you. I thought I'll come in person. That works.
Ngoni.
Just 2 things or There's your playlist. That's what we're going to do. Don't get it.
No big things of one.
Right, looking good.
You know.
Now this selection, now I'm stealing it. I'm stealing this selection because it's too nice, way too nice. 22 minutes before we get to 9 o'clock, right here on Capital 100.4 FM at Heartbeat. Friday weekend breakfast with Ngoni and Sqkatta, but of course the road trip playlist, it's a special one as we bid farewell to our captain, the Lioness, in studio right now. We've also people joining us on Facebook. Thank you so much for coming through. Linda Picky says, Boss Nyaradzo will miss you. Tequila says, such as cheerful soul, you'll be greatly missed. Plot Marco is there as well, says all the best. She ran a great race, impressive. All the best, Boss Nyaradzo. Listen, they are still coming. Flowers on flowers and flowers. But we're now joined in studio with I like this one. I think I'll keep it the boss's boss.
Yes. The bigger boss.
The bigger boss, Mr. Comfort Bafana. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Morning, Sqkatta. Morning, everyone. Morning, Nyari. What a sad day.
Oh, boss, I don't want to be sad.
Oh, what a sad day. What a sadly sweet day.
Yeah.
Yes, it's sad and sweet.
You know, I'll have to tell you how I first met Nyari.
Yeah.
I was gonna save it for a meeting later on.
Please give us
I was gonna save it, but
Oh, boss has got stories for days.
I've got
Okay,
stories
here
for
we
days.
go.
I used to work in advertising.
Okay.
Some years back, maybe 10, 15,
10,
12, 13, 15, 14.
Jericho?
Okay.
Yeah, I used to work for an advertising agency. And Nyari was our client.
Wow.
She was the boss.
Wow.
And she was working for a cement company in marketing and PR.
Yeah.
So we were the agency, she was the client, so we'd meet every day, almost every day, and communicate every day and go and give, you know, our designs and stuff to get her approval, etc., etc., etc. And then years later we started, before that we'd been working together at ZBC.
Yes.
Yeah? Then years later we started working here together for the Zim Papers Radio Broadcasting Division now, but Radio Broadcasting Division as it was then. And then now she's off to join a bigger organization and back to being the boss.
That's what she does best, isn't it?
Oh my God.
That's where she belongs.
Yeah.
And Nyari and I traveled together.
Yes.
We went to Zanzibar.
Ooh.
We went to Zanzibar on a trip which was absolutely fantastic. We had a magical, wonderful learning time there. And she's been our station manager here for Capitalk for a long time.
Yeah.
And was the only female station manager in Zim for a long time.
For a long time. And the girls are coming on now.
Yeah,
Yes.
and the girls are coming on now.
Lovely.
And I'll say it officially, she is the best manager we've ever had.
Flowers.
Well done.
Flowers.
It's such a sad day for us that, you know, this is her last Friday with us. But if you know Nyari, you know this is never going to be really gone.
Yeah.
She is going to be around. We'll miss you, Nyari. Rafiki, we'll miss you.
Rafiki, yes.
Rafiki, we'll miss you.
Yes, it was our Zanzibar trip. We
Zanzibar
came and we
trip.
called Rafiki.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, boss. But
And we'll miss-
you were amazing, boss. You allowed me to fly. You played along with my craziness. I think it made you even crazier because
think
then you
I'm
allowed
crazy
me.
too.
Yes, thanks, boss. But I appreciate it so much.
No, you appreciate it, and God bless you, and I wish you the best in everything.
Oh, thank you, boss.
Yeah?
Always be my boss, though.
All right, okay.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. That's it for me before I start crying too much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much. Listen, more messages coming through on the WhatsApp platform, but our team, or some of our team, had messages for you. And so I want to play you some of their messages.
Oh my
and
God,
what-
I hope they didn't say I shouted at them. Oh my God.
Absolutely not. Here we go.
Just want to say to Boss Nyari, you've been an amazing, amazing leader, and I'll truly miss working with you. You've been an inspiration and a source of guidance, helping me grow both personally and professionally. I've learned so much from you, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to have worked under your leadership. Best of luck in this next chapter, Shumba. Wishing you all the best. I love you.
Oh, gee. Oh, that's Miss Glenda. Oh my God. Do you know we had such a fight with Glenda?
Yeah.
She did not want to do talk radio. She was so scared. You know, boss, I can't do it, I can't do it. And would sit there and I was like, Chela, you are so good. You have no idea. You've got it in you and Glenda just becomes something behind the microphone. What you see, Glenda, she just becomes, she goes into beast mode. So I kept telling her, activate that beast. Oh, thanks, Chela. Oh.
So we move on to yet another audio.
Hi, Nyari. It's Britta Masale Tulini here. 8 incredible years, and what a journey it has been. You have been a phenomenal woman and a pillar of strength in my life and that of the station, and an amazing leader. May God continue to enrich and bless you in everything that you do. May you go from strength to strength, and the journey ahead, may it just be filled with joy and wonder as you take on a new leaf and a new path. And so remember, we love and appreciate you here at Capitalk 100.4 FM, and will always, always be there for you.
Flowers and flowers. Well, it's not just in this particular room. It seems as if it's across the building as well. So from our sister station, some of our team as well came through with their voice notes.
Well, hi there, Nyari. Steve Vickers here. What a journey. Oof, yeah. We've travelled far. Thanks for all of the smiles, all the experiences, all the chats, and from Star FM, we officially wish you all the very, very best, and may you keep up the great work.
Good morning, Capital family. Good morning, Nyari. I'm so happy to be one of the people who got to work with such an amazing human being. I love your attention to detail, that addictive smile every morning, and your open door policy. You can talk to her about anything. I met Nyari in 2019 when I was interning during my course with Radio Presenter Masterclass, and I learned a lot. And I remember you were one of the few people who actually kept on asking me why I wasn't doing news. But I was so stubborn, I wanted to do programming instead. But years later, I guess back to it is when it comes, because here I am now in news. And I like the open door policy that you always had, the words of encouragement, and how you'd correct me every time when I needed to up my game, or to correct some pronunciations, or like just hone my craft in terms of news presenting. And I'm also thankful that also whenever I would have a conversation with you, my mind would be open to growth, new possibilities. And I'm happy that today, on this day, we're celebrating your growth. We're celebrating that you are continuing to shatter the glass ceiling, and wish you the best wherever you're going. And
Awesome stuff. How do you feel? My emotions, but
I don't want to cry,
because
I think that's women's default. But this is amazing. So sometimes when you meet people and you wake up every day and your target is to go to work and deliver, you don't know whether you're rubbing people the wrong way, how you affect people's lives, until people actually tell you how they feel about you. And it's nice to hear. It's really nice to hear. It's humbling that people think I'm that kind of a leader. I really wanted to just be able to make a difference in somebody's life. And it's nice to hear, when people say, you said something to me and now it makes sense. Because I really thought Tove was just wasting that voice. What she wanted to do, she wanted to be a superstar, and I said, you can do it with news. And there we are. So it's good that I made it feels good to have made such a call.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to try and invite someone who doesn't sit in these territories. He makes sure that we are sounding good, but he himself never really participates.
Really?
Our chief engineer, Mr. Weddington Boss. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Sqkatta. Good morning. We're saying goodbye to Nyari today. Yeah, I've known Nyari for a bit, and maybe the one thing that I would really love to say is what I've learned from Nyari. There was a time when things were not looking good for Capital. Had it been anyone else, they'd probably have thrown in the towel. But Nyari stood firm, and we are where we are today. Also, just want to say, wherever she's going, they've gained.
Yes.
We've lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Twinny, don't say that. Oh, by the way, we share a birthday.
Yeah. 22 April is
22 April is our special day.
From 2026, I'm going to be celebrating it alone.
Oh, no. We always link up for a birthday. We definitely. Oh, thanks for your support, Weddington. Thank you for let me wake you up. And I screamed. Why am I off my radio? Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So we're trying to get someone on the call right now, but more messages coming through for you, Boss Daddy.
Wow. So hard. So hard. But ultimately, I guess we all grow and we all have to move into our place of purpose. What a boss you have been, Nyari. Thank you for believing in people like us, coming into radio, giving us an opportunity to shine, always willing to listen to a good idea or not so good idea, and being able to polish it up in order to make the dream work. Always wanted us to be a team, and yes, you've made us a very strong team. Though people may not know the sacrifices that you made, people may not know the wars that you fought, but the road that you have forged can never be erased. I wish you the very, very best.
Oh, Rainbow, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
So we've got someone on the line for you, boss, who couldn't make it into studio, but we made sure that we have her online. Our chief producer, Yvonne Tirachki.
Oh, now you're gonna make me cry.
Please go ahead, boss.
Oh, wifey.
I don't know if I'm ever going to get out of the mourning that I am in. More than anything, I've lost a sister by my side. And how am I going to go on without our, I don't know if people knew, but every morning it would be from work target to personal things to other things. I recently graduated. You were on the forefront with Rashkoro, you went Rashkoro, and things like that. Kwenda lunch, and sat down bushana nemono, wekuti zwanana, chatsika opazhese. Kama goals ebasa, kama goals are personal. Has family. I was pregnant a couple of months ago, a year and a half ago. She knew everything. Doctor's appointment, everything, complications that were big. And neighbors.
No, Ivy, you were amazing. You were an amazing human being to work with. And I've always believed that women need to be there for each other. I think that's our strength. And you came on, you believed me. You came on when things were really bad and everybody thought you were crazy to cross over from Star FM to come to a station that was ailing, so to speak. But you came in, you were my support, you were my strength, and I knew I could bounce things off you, and you handled it. When I had my menopausal bursts, you were there like, boss, we got this, and we'll do it. And your first response had always been, yes, boss. What do we do, boss? And if anybody, and people always used to laugh at you, so you'll be all right, girl. You will be all right.
well for all the best. I am very happy for you. Well deserved. You worked so hard. And finally you are reaping, the results of your hard work. I'm sad that you're leaving, but I'm happy that you're being elevated to better and higher ground. And go and pave the way for us. I know as long as you are up there, we are coming.
Yes, absolutely. Besides, I'm going to be in the circles. We're not leaving the media space. So definitely we'll be seeing you around the block. Oh, thanks, Mommy. Thanks, sis.
Thank you so much to our chief producer, Yvonne Tavachke, on the line there. Listen, we've got a couple of more voice notes from our people at the station, but clearly but either way, it's still more of a celebration than anything else. Of the lioness.
Yeah, that's my jam.
I think you forgot to mention the old school parties that you used to have as well.
Yes, the old school party. Oh my God. I've loved this song so much, Sqkatta. I remember when I was in high school and, people were preparing for exams. And I had to stay in a corner room. And I know people who went to Rio Tinto Jombe with me know this.
Okay.
This was my jam. So I put it on full blast and danced myself crazy just before an exam because I wanted to block out everything. So Mac Morrison does something to me.
Brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff. More messages for you coming through on our WhatsApp platform.
Your support and trust in me have actually been very life-changing. Being on radio was actually a dream come true, and I really owe it to you. I appreciate your mentorship and your guidance. They've not just only helped me professionally, but also personally. I'm forever grateful. Thank you for believing in me and giving me this opportunity. I always cherish this experience and the lessons I've actually learned from you. You're actually an inspiration, and I aspire to make you proud of me. Thank you again, boss, for making my dream a reality. Wishing you the best as you embark on this new journey.
I wish you could just get on stage and say it's a joke, but unfortunately it's not. I remember the first time I got to Capitalk, I was a youngster. You had so much faith in me. You said, my name, and you pushed me. And every time when I did well on radio, you would text, well done. You would meet me in person, like, I heard you today, well done. And that inspired me just to want to do more. And I'll be like, what is it, what exactly can I do? I'm really grateful for the opportunity. I wish you the best. And I'll miss dancing with you on stages. Remember Sqkatta under 2023 where we danced so hard. I love you so much. All the best.
Oh, man.
She's precious. She's precious.
So I think beyond everything that we spoke about, every journey has lessons, and I think we forgot to ask you maybe some of the lessons throughout this journey that you took from it.
One of the biggest lessons I learned is that, look, if you put your mind to anything and you tell yourself that you want to achieve it, you can. Secondly, hard work pays off. My husband always likes to say this to me, that stars never fail to shine. So sometimes we put in the work and we work so hard and we feel that people don't see us or feel like we're going around in circles, and yet we are shining. So if you believe and you're confident in your capabilities and you push yourself, you can achieve what you need to do.
Yeah.
And I also learned that it pays to have a spiritual support. God has been there for me throughout this journey. There are times that I sat and prayed over this station, literally, to just say, God, give me the strength to wake up and do it one more time. And he came through. So I know now that I needed him by my side. I've also learned that you can never do this alone. A team makes you who you are. You need support, you need mentors, you need cheerleaders, you need people who pick you up, you need people who you are vulnerable with. So being boss, you don't always have to look tough or appear tough. You're allowed to be vulnerable, and that allows people access to you so they can help you. So you don't know everything, but when you get little wins, celebrate them. You know, celebrate them, pat yourself on the back and give yourself a break. So it's been a lot of lessons. I appreciate Zim Papers for this platform. I really never thought I'd be able to do this, or to be able to even say my name with the station manager tag. But now I stand proud and say, look, we did it. We absolutely did it. So yeah.
Ngoni, as we wrap up, your parting shot to boss.
Yeah, boss. I don't even know.
Could has been awfully quiet.
Yeah, because I'm trying to process. Is it a joke?
Yeah.
It's been 3 weeks.
Oh, but you know what, boss? I'm really grateful for the opportunity that I had to actually work with you, work under your leadership, work with your guidance. I remember when I transitioned from, doing breakfast with So Profound and the team, moving to the Champions League.
Yeah.
And the first days were
you were not sure.
Yeah, that's like, oh man. And you'd sit in the production studio, you'd say, Ngoni, keep going, and you know what, we're here. And I'm so happy that wherever you're going, you're still going to make us proud, and we are going to make you proud as well. The station will grow.
Yes, that's what I want to hear. The station is going to live beyond us. I think we've done a good foundation. You guys got this. You've got this.
Boss, thank you so much. Standing ovation for not the greatest of all time. You're now the boat, not the goat. The best of all time. Thank you so much, boss. We appreciate you.
Oh, thank you, guys. I'm very close. I'm just joining the Zimbabwe Media Commission.
Wow, lovely.
So I'm very close.
All right. And that's pretty much a wrap for us on the Friday.